My psycho cousin is threatening to hurt my family if we don't give him more money. So I'm setting him up and risking my life to put him in prison. My parents are the type of people who should have never had kids. When I was 7, I got the flu, and as I was throwing up into the toilet bowl, I begged my mom for some medicine. But instead, she just put a breathing exercise on YouTube and reminded me to inhale until my diaphragm expands all the way. Meanwhile, my dad was a workaholic. So by the time I was 16, I was basically one of those emo freaks who looked like the store Spencer's, or Hot Topic, was made for them. But it was all for one simple reason: to cope with my unbearable loneliness. I was an only child with no friends, and when I wasn't blaring music on full volume on my headphones or playing with my cat, it was a feeling that was basically impossible to ignore. And it was on my 18th birthday that I got the text. It was my aunt wishing me a happy birthday on WhatsApp. I didn't even know what to say, so I just reacted with the heart emoji. And I guess one thing led to another, because she ended up inviting me to stay with her and her family in Pennsylvania. Sometimes I wish I never said yes, because to this day, she's still one of the kindest people I've ever met. The type to spend her time sitting on a bench on the street and writing wholesome poems about everyone who walked by. And the first thing her husband, my uncle, told me when I arrived was that he was happy to have me. And there was something about the way he smiled and the look in his eyes that made me believe he was telling the truth. Even my 2 cousins showed me around the entire city and paid for everything. It made me so depressed knowing that there was a part of my family I was hidden from, one where I actually felt loved. So I was fast asleep at 2 a.m. with a smile on my face when I heard the front door of the house slam open. I then heard footsteps going into my uncle and aunt's room, followed by glass breaking on the floor. "Give me $50, the voice bellowed. I honestly thought we were being robbed and I expected my uncle to shoot him down. But instead he replied with, "We already gave you $70 this week, Trent. That's way over the limit." Suddenly the shelf was knocked to the floor. "Okay, we're PayPaling it now, please leave us alone."